today we are going to learn about the arrays, how to initialize the array and how to provide values in the array. So we have seen we can declare array like this, and we can initialize the array also, and size of the array. We can take size of the array is 10. And so now we have declared this array and we have initialized this array and we have provided size 10 of this array. So 10, this array will have 10 elements, and default values will be provided to each element. So default value for integer data type will be 0. So we can access any element in the array randomly. Suppose we want to access fifth number of element, then it will print 0, because initially all array elements will have default value as a 0. So we have declared this array and now we are initializing this array. So let's run this program and see the output. So 0 to 9, see 0 index to 9th index. We have 10 elements in the array and each element has default value as a 0. Fifth element is also have default value as a 0. So array of 5 will print in the output box 0. 0 will be printed. See, 0 is printed. So similarly, we can print each element of this array using for loop for int I equal to 0, I less than size of this array. Size of this array is nothing but 10. Then I plus plus. Then array of I. Array of I is nothing but this thing, array of I. So this for loop will print all the elements with the default values in the array. So 0 will be printed 10 times. So this is 0th index, this is 9th index. So initially I will be 0 and array of 5, array of 0 will be 0. So now we are printing this thing. 0 will be printed. Then I plus plus happen, I will be 1. And 1 less than 10, this is true, 1 less than 10 is true. Now we will execute this line, array of I, array of 1 will be 0 only. So 0 will be printed. 0 will be printed 10 times till 9th index. And our index is starting from the 0 only. So we can provide the actual values to this array also. We can have some variable like int value equal to 1. Initially value is 1. And we can assign this value to any index of the array, and we can start from the 0th index like for int I equal to 0, I less than. We can assign the array elements equal to value, and we can do value plus plus. We can increment the value after each iteration. So now we are executing this program line by line. So this here we have declared the array, and here we are initializing the array with the default values. So all elements in the array will have 0 value. See, 0 to 9th index, all 10 elements of the array will have 0 value. At line number 6, we are defining the value variable. Defining a variable means declaring an initialization. So at line number 6 we are declaring this value variable and we are initializing this variable also. So this is known as defining a variable. So we have defined a variable value, and okay. So this value variable is defined. Array is pointing to our 10 elements and value is 1 initially. Then we have this for loop, int I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Okay. So initially I will be 0, 0 less than 10, this condition will be true. Okay, then line number 8 will be executed. So in array of I, initially I is 0. So array of 0 will have value, and value is 1. Initially value is 1. See, value is 1. So array of I, array of 0 will have 1 value. See, array of I, array of 1 has 1 value. Then at line number 9 we are doing value plus plus. Initially value is 1. So with this line number 9, value will become 2. So value is 2 now. Now we will do I plus plus, because this is end of the last line. This was the last line of the for loop. and we run in the loop till this condition becomes false. So we will do I plus plus I will become 1. See, I is 1, and we will check condition 1 less than 10. This condition is true. Okay, this condition is true. So again we will execute this line of code. Array of I is 1, array of 1 will be value, and value is 2. So array of this is array of 1 will have value as a 2. Okay, and at line number 9 we are doing value plus plus. So value will be incremented and value will become 3. Okay, and with this for loop again we are running in the loop, and we will do I plus plus I will become 2. So I has become 2, and 2 less than 10, this condition is true, and so line number 8 will be executed, and we are assigning array of I is 2, array of 2 is this position, and we are assigning value. See here, we are assigning value to this position. Value is 3, so array of 2 will become 3. Then we are executing line number 9. Currently value is 3, so with value plus plus increment we will increment 3 by 1, so it will become 4. So this is how we will keep iterating in this loop, and we will keep updating the values in this array. So all the elements in the array will have actual values. So here we have reached I has become 9. We are checking 9 less than 10. This condition is true. Okay, 9 less than condition is true. And array of 9, array of 9 will be value is 10. So 10 value will be stored at this position. Okay, so 10 is stored. Now we are doing value plus plus. So value will become 11. Value has become 11, and since we are running in the loop, so we will increment I also. I will become 10. I is 10 right now, and we will evaluate this condition 10 less than 10. 10 less than 10, this condition is false right now, so we will come out this for loop. Okay, and with the help of this loop, this for loop, we are printing elements in the array. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 will be printed, because array elements are nothing but 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so these elements has printed 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is how we can assign values to the array, and we know array allows random access also. We can randomly access any element of the array. Suppose we want to access third index, array of 3 will be 4. Suppose we want to access ninth index, last index, array of 9 will be 10. Suppose we want to access 0th index, array of 0 will be 1. So array allows random access also, and we can do further betterment in this program. So what we can do, we can have size of this array in a variable like size equal to 10, and here we can write size. So size will be 10 only, and here also we can write size. Okay, and here also we can write size, and this size input we can take from the user also, like scanner dot next integer. Okay, we can take size of the array from the user itself. So this was all about initializing the array and providing actual values in the array using the for loop, then printing the array elements in using the for loop. Okay.